of you who don't know, I'm Alex or Johnny Winter. I'm the nephew of Chacko, who we all call Dada. Growing up with Dada and his family for many years, I became very close with him, as he took on the role of surrogate father to me, so to speak. Even just this week, randomly called me his oldest son, an ongoing joke the three of us shared. As I was just a few months older than Matthew, I held this nickname close to my heart, even if it was only in jest and spirit. I feel sorry for those who didn't get a chance to know Dada on a personal level, because they never experienced his wit, his sense of humor, and the love and effort he put toward those he cared about. They missed out on his stories, his wisdom, his strong personality. They also missed out on his limited but effective dance moves, as well as readiness to take on any bet, no matter the odds, and how he'd always walk away the winner and make you pay up. Trust me, I know all too well about this from personal experience. I wish I could share all the stories and memories I have with them, but due to time, I'll mention the most memorable. I remember when he was teaching me how to drive, and as many will say of his teaching skills, he was very assertive. I remember us practicing in a parking lot at Rockland Lake. He then told me to drive onto the main road, and when I hesitated, he reiterated that he was with me and there was nothing to worry about. After a few lefts and a few rights, I started to recognize that we were pulling up to Joe Sandals' house, where there was a drink ready for him, and then I became his designated driver going home. He was very slick like that. Another funny memory is one that a lot of family members and friends may remember of him constantly, and I mean constantly, making jokes about how he used to change me when I was a kid, and how to this day the stink would still be on his knees. I knew it wasn't true, but it would always be under my skin, and he thrived on it. But about a month ago or so, I was taking care of him, and while I was helping him change, I made the same gesture back. And for the first time in a while, he laughed, and as if to say, finally, you got me back. I remember my first car accident, where he ran up the street to my aid and just smiled and reassured me that as long as I was fine, everything was fine. I remember my last car accident, where my car got flooded, and when he saw how upset I was that I was not able to find my wallet, which had an early picture of my mom and dad, he didn't give up until he finally found it for me. I remember always giving me a hard time about not knowing how to do certain things, and when I was younger, it would frustrate me. But as I got older, I realized he wasn't trying to get on my nerves, but rather to teach me. Earlier this year, I was at the house spending time with him, and while he was falling asleep, he heard me on the phone with a mechanic. The second the call ended, he started asking me questions, and even though he barely had the energy, he walked me through a step-by-step process of changing the oil myself, because that's who he was. Someone who wanted the best for you, and who did what he could to help you become more self-sufficient. As Renoni will gladly tell you, Dada had a huge soft spot for me, and I for him. When I was taking care of him, he'd give this look of disappointment every time I'd be leaving. When I would tell him I'd come back the next day, disappointment quickly changed to excitement and reassurance. One thing I'm definitely going to miss is our birthdays, which were a day apart. For as long as I can remember, he made it a point to make sure that I was there to cut his cake, treating it like as if it was ours. I wasn't able to attend his last birthday, but when I came afterwards, he had a slice ready for me. I think back to my 21st birthday, when a group of our friends gifted me a bottle of Blue Label, and I thought it was the only right thing to do that I shared with him as a co-birthday present. I still remember seeing the joy on his face as one of the happiest moments of him that I can remember. I regret taking those moments for granted. I recently heard stories about my dad and Dada, and how they were partners in crime and great drinking buddies. I remember after going to see him in the hospital and finding out his prognosis, I was Dad stayed on the way home, and Dad just wrapped his arm around me and comforted me for 3 hours straight back to New York. My father's death anniversary was March 30th. And Dad was sharing that with him. That day, I lost my uncle, but I lost my second father as well. And this one hurts just as much as the last one. But the more I think of it, the more I find humor in thinking my dad had saying that. I can only imagine that when he gets to heaven, Daddy will be standing there with the biggest smile on his face and a cup of Hennessy in each hand, ready to welcome an old friend home. Please look after each other, as well as myself and the rest of your family. I love you and I will witness you.
I don't think it is a coincidence that it often takes the passing of someone close to realize that our lives are a gift that shouldn't be taken for granted. Dada, your departure was unexpected and we were not ready. I am still in disbelief that you were really gone, but for the past few days to honor your memory, we have been reminiscing about significant times and memories you've given us. Friends and family of Dada have shared their experiences, and they always seem to all come back to a few common characteristics that we will never forget when we think of you. Dada, you were a giver, a teacher, and headstrong. Cousins have expressed endlessly how much you have provided for them in helping them build a life, starting their foundations, caring for them, and even providing a home for them. You taught many lessons about life, how to overcome the obstacles thrown at us, and how to support ourselves. All of these qualities have left such an impact on many of our lives, but your willfulness will be the quality I remember the most. In my personal experience, headstrong individuals are the ones who are the happiest and most successful. And at your prime, you were a headstrong man. You did what you wanted, said what you wanted, lived how you wanted, and managed to maintain your family and friends all the while. I hope I inherited this quality from you. I'm sure I inherited my temper from you, and definitely inherited your snoring. But mine is no match to the loudness of the males in our family, thank God. I hope I also inherited your quality of having good luck and success more frequently than not, resulting in fruitfulness. I will never forget the time you said your hand was itching after you saw the Benz for sale while driving to Yonge one day, and said that car will be in our driveway this week. I laughed and questioned how could one feeling be connected to the other. I remember thinking that's ridiculous. Sure enough, 2 days later, that car was in our driveway, and still is. For a time, I thought you even loved the compressor a little more than us when I saw you baptizing it weekly with car washes. Until this day, if my hand itches, I am gifted with some form of wealth, prosperity, money, gifts, love, or laughter. It is a gift I learned from you and will never forget. For a long period of my life, as a young girl to an adolescent, I knew I was your favorite. As I got older, I thought it was questionable that no one was taking over first place. But no matter what, you have never failed to acknowledge me as your one and only daughter, all the while still treating all the girls and boys in our extended and immediate family as one of your own children, always wanting to make us happy. I remember when I was younger, I begged for a pet, specifically a rabbit, and days later you got me a pure white rabbit, which I then proceeded to have accidentally let die when I realized animals go to the bathroom too. And even still, through all of that, you got me a dog in India. You made Christmas, New Year's, and family holidays exciting and madness with your envelope rolls, but always unforgettable. Everywhere you went and everything you did was fueled by happiness, for you and for others. You gifted me every time I sang for a public occasion or program, picked out my first car, and your biggest accomplishment, which may be questionable to the people in this room, teaching me to drive. Now, if you know Dada, he is pretty fearless and very physically strong. He built so many things in our house and fixed so many holes that we made. But there are very few things that were Dada's weakness. If you know Dada, you know most of them. But there's one that I knew that I was personally the cause of, and that was his fear to be in the car when I first started driving. I have heard endless stories of Dada smacking the child he was teaching how to drive, yelling at them, making them drive for hours, even if they were terrified to be behind the wheel. Being able to be independent and get from point A to point B safely was a lesson Dada wanted all his children to learn. He wanted us to know that the road and a car should not be a circumstance holding us back from being successful. But when I drove with Dada for the first time, he turned blue, held one hand on the door of the car and the other on his heart, and said, "Pull over," before I could even get halfway to the end of North Harrison Avenue. The next day, a driving instructor was in our driveway, paid in full to teach me how to drive. Highways were taught a few years later, so I couldn't sneak out of Rockland. I thought I broke you, Dada, but seeing your youngest child learn to take on the road was clearly too much for you to handle, and for that I apologize. Dada was also a well-acknowledged cook when he graced us with our talents. Our communities know him for his laboras, but Dada could also make meat curry beef and an amazing curry boiled kani. I just knew to stay away from his cookings at times because the heat and spice was too much. But his kani still lives on when I'm sick. As Dada's health started to decline, I saw myself beginning to pull away, something I wish could have been different. Part of me was angry and distraught, watching illness take over the man who stood so tall and strong as a child. It was hard for me to watch something take you away from us slowly to make you weaker. I wanted you to get better, to live your life in peace and happiness, enjoy the things you love the most, cars, TV serials, car games. But your big belly started to get smaller, your chubby cheeks were not as chubby. Your thick mustache became a beard, and I was so mad at the world. I began to think, what if I were one day ever blessed to get married? Who would walk me down the aisle? Who would I have my first father-daughter dance with? If I was blessed with children, would they get to meet their grandfather? But I'm not angry or upset anymore, Dada. It's okay. I value you as my father, and your presence in my life taught us to be strong, educated, and that there is little we cannot do. You forced your children to become powerful, unyielding men and women. Every single one of them, not just us standing here. You showed us all how to stand tall and believe if there is a will, there is a way. And I know all our future milestones, you will be there in spirit. Matthew, Boom, and Alex will take over. They already have. You won't have to worry. Mommy will be looked after, and your family is our family always. God, I did the best I could, and I hope that was enough. But Matthew, Boom, and Mommy, you did everything you could for God. There was nothing more we could do for him to keep him happy and healthy as you did. He is not in pain. He's not suffering. He's not sick anymore. He can truly rest in peace. Or if I'm being honest, stir things up with his brothers in heaven. Dada can truly enjoy where he is now. The legendary man he was and imprinted on our memories will carry on. I ask, we all hold on to these positive memories of Dada and carry them with us every day. I love you, Dada, and I will miss you every day, especially now knowing this is my first birthday without you. watch over us, and know we will find peace soon too, knowing we have gained an angel to guide us.
Good morning. I just want to start off by thanking some people. These past few years, we have been blessed to have a close community of family and friends that were always willing to help out. From coming over to see Dada, playing cards, hanging out with him, taking him to appointments, or just sitting with him on the days my family members or I couldn't be there. First, Ben. Alex, Valerie, Julio, Munim, Pablo, Colin. I cannot even begin to imagine the number of times you guys were willing to come over and help us. You always came without hesitation, and even though he may have not said it, Dada knew he could always count on you. I'd like to tell you we appreciate every act of kindness you bestowed upon us. Lila Mami, Dina Mami, Perijeji, Lilajeji, Ilajeji, Beju Chacha, Jacob Chacha, and family. You guys were always there for us at Dada. Whether it be in person or FaceTime, it always put a smile on his face. Lila Chichi and Bidger Judgment, these past few months, Dada was so happy to spend time with you. And from the bottom of our hearts, thank you for everything. Lichichi, Dada loved you like you were one of his own, and always had a soft spot for you, from the time you lived with us to the present. The Shah Judgment, Ani Judgment Roy Putin, Sal Judgment, Shine, Shiju, Sini, Minijeji, Bangladesh, Kochmati, and all his other nephews and nieces in India and around the world. You guys were so. He carried a part of each of you and took pride in each of your accomplishments and your families. I realized he touched each of your parts in a specific way and vice versa. Many of you knew Dada when you were about the age I am now. In these past few years, I've gotten to learn more about the kind of man and the family man he was and has been. If you guys were a soul, all your kids were his heart. Midden, you were one of the last people to have seen him, and I know that he was so proud and excited for you and your future. Goku no, Julian Josiah Lena. Your radio calls always made him straighten right up while he was talking. Arlish, he was so happy to see you this past summer, and so proud of the man you became. And to all our family in India, Dada's brother Kunimana Dada was getting stronger and more mobile this past year with the goal of traveling to India to see all of you. He missed you guys and wanted to spend time with you, all of you again. To all our friends and Rockland community, you guys and your families have been a rock for our family. Just quickly the name of you. Jocelyn Sophia Nicola, Gracie Annie and William Pablo, Gracie Annie and Jocelyn Kirkado, Stephen Jesse Annie Guanado, Rajo Kuchmalanti, Salon Kundamanti, Kishwaranko, Sayanko, Tracy Annie, Alice Annie, Silvarati, Elchanko Amalati, Josanko, Elanti, and Jimmy Putikari, Pangajanko and Susan Annie, along with many others. You guys came to constantly drove him to his appointments, made his favorite foods. You made him sit and talk to you on his bad days, and you would sit and talk to him for hours on his good days, making sure he knew there was people that still cared for him and loved him. Thank you, and God bless you guys. One of the last things Dada did was go to Bangladesh Uncle's 70th birthday party. He was saying he was too tired to go, but when he refused, when he said no, we refused to let him back out. We are so thankful for all our relatives in the Wadapano and Pudinchel families, because Dada was so happy once he got there. Each one of you spent individual time with him and talked to him and recalled memories from India to Clifton to now. He was exhausted on the drive back, but he couldn't stop talking about everyone. He also shared stories with me about Dada. We talked about how in the Bronx, the cars would constantly get broken into. You would get into the radio, and the next day the radio and tires would be gone. One day, you guys were so fed up with how often it was happening that all of you had a night of liquid courage, and from my understanding, there weren't many break-ins after. I know I missed some people and I'm sorry, but know how thankful we are, and again, how blessed we are to have you be a part of our lives. All the time and experience that you got with each of you these past few years were amazing. I especially want to highlight how significant this summer was for Dada. We had an influx of family travel to New York both before and after Dada's 70th birthday. For about a month, Dada had his heart and soul come visit him constantly, with the largest gathering being his 70th birthday, where many of the people mentioned above were present. This summer was truly memorable for Dada. He did not want you guys to leave, and each day with you was cherished. My only wish is that with all these new kids in our family, is that they got to see more of Dada when he was vibrant and full of energy. To Dada, I would be lying if I said I wasn't constantly preparing for this day with your frequent hospitalizations over the past few years. But every time, you proved me wrong. One thing you taught me is to never quit on something. We can both be stubborn to a fault. Whether it be when we built our tool shed, fixing the lawnmower, or any other work around the house. If you believed something could be done by us, it would get finished. We would keep working on it until it was done, and however many trips it took to Home Depot. Sometimes doing crazy things like hanging a ladder horizontally from the roof to the tree outside, to walk on it, to place a Christmas star as high as you can go. I don't think Mommy knew about that one. You apply the same idea to your physical ailments. Following your first stroke, you build your strength and endurance back to normal. After the second stroke, the docs all said you would need a wheelchair to get around, and to be honest, I thought so too. But boy, did you prove me wrong. I had put railings in a grab bar in the bathroom with Solomon and my friend Matt. Having never drilled through tile, we drilled a huge hole, probably larger than we needed to. After seeing the size of the hole, we started talking smack about how I ruined the bathroom for something you didn't even need. I was literally sweating, like I was being interrogated, and praying I didn't ruin the bathroom. All while you were cursing under your breath, and Steve and Uncle stood back laughing at the situation. Look, luckily, all those years of training helped, and the ground bar fit with only a millimeter opening. And in typical Dada fashion, you wouldn't admit it. But you went on to brag to me and everyone else later that we set the house up for you. Finally, my friend Joey said this man influenced the family that took the world in without hesitation. Taking that in made me realize how much you did without even thinking. From Naomi and Alex to Lily when we were younger, to all our family that immigrated here to the States. You would literally take the clothes off your back if you could, to make sure that we all succeeded. You opened your home and your heart to everyone, and it was more important for you that the unit was stronger rather than the individual. The bonds and values that you develop with your family and friends are greater than lifelong. These bonds have transitioned to me, Matt, and Uncle, as well as all your friends and our cousins are constantly telling us stories about you, and one day we will be able to have our own families to tell as well. Those values you taught us are something that we spread daily with all of our friends and family. All of our friends call our home their second home, and we don't plan on changing that anytime soon. Dada, we love you, we will miss you, and until we see you again.
My name is Matthew, and I have the honor of being the oldest son of Assanparampil Chacko, or as his friends and family would call him, Chacko. Early Monday morning, our Dada, as we called him, suffered a cardiac arrest and left us to join our Lord Almighty in heaven.
As you can imagine, it's a tough time for our family, and please bear with me as I share some thoughts. First, I'd like to express our sincere gratitude to Livin, Honorable, and Euologies. We appreciate you setting up the online aspect today. Secondly, our family is grateful for all the Uchins, such as Rainy Uchin, Arubelu Uchin, Lahi Uchin, and other Canadian Catholic and Yahweh Uchins who have prayed over Dada over the years. Thanks for all you have done, and meant a lot. A special thanks to Bibi Uchin, who is overseeing the service and performing final rites at the cemetery for us. You helped immensely this week with your prayers and guidance. I truly appreciate you. Thank you, Joseph and Yahweh, who oversaw prayers during the week and performed Dada's final prayers in the Canada Yahweh rite. That meant a lot to him, and that's something that he's always wanted. We are eternally grateful to all of you above and sincerely thank you for your efforts in this troubling time. I want to thank everyone watching online and sharing this moment with us. I'm regretful that you're not able to join us today during this chaotic and unprecedented time that we are experiencing. But are grateful for all of you that are able to join. I would like you all to stay safe and care for your loved ones. As my brother and my mom are in the medical field, as they would say, let's flatten the curve. Stay home if you can. Take care of yourselves and your loved ones. We will all get through this tough time together as better days are on the horizon. My father passed due to heart issues, but thousands around the world are grieving for their loved ones who have succumbed to this disease. Due to the circumstances in today's world, we have to lay my father to rest with many restrictions, and although this is not the ideal situation or the farewell he deserves, we must make the best of it and do our best to honor his memory. It is with great sadness today that I'm speaking with all of you. As many of you may know or may not know, my father and I had an interesting relationship. There were some tough years in my teens and 20s where you could say I was a kind of a problem child in our household. It took a long time for us to mend our relationship, but I'm happy that we were able to get through those times. In these last decade, we were able to love and care for each other harmoniously and graciously a lot more than we ever had in the rest of our lives. Some would say we are cut from similar cloths, the same cloth in many ways, and have similar qualities. I am very stubborn. I definitely inherited that from him. And if you knew him, he was super stubborn as well. Another quality we share is that we fight vigorously for what we think is right. He always had a belief in something, and if he had a belief in it, he would follow through with it. One characteristic of Dada that I've always admired was that he would offer his help, or lend a hand to people he knows and cares for, anytime, any place, or absolutely anything. That's the kind of man he was. I hope I'm emulating those qualities, but I will let him be the judge of that and be sure to ask him when I see him. My father, as many of you may know, was a complex man with many layers. He was a strict parent, along with my mother, providing all they could for their 3 children who have grown and matured into successful adults. I hope they are proud of. He loved my mother with all his heart, but as a man of Indian heritage, he struggled to express it. On the other side, he had a goofy and funny side, with random jokes and comments to try and get you to laugh or get a smile out of people. It was just another aspect of his personality. Dada's love for his family is unparalleled. As you can see in the many pictures on his page or videos online, he had a lot of support and love from all over the world. There were times, I have to admit, I was jealous of my cousins and uncles because I felt they knew better than I ever would. For years, I was chasing that connection, but now I understand that was his way of making sure that I was the man he wanted me to be. His love was pure and always there. It meant the world to me when he expressed it, and I will forever cherish those memories. By making me work for it, he made sure I will always strive to be a better person and not settle for mediocrity. By showing his immense love to others, he showed me how I should treat others, people, and interact with people around me. I will do my best to live by those values and pass that on, hopefully one day, to my children. I love you, Dada, with all my heart. It saddens me that you will not be present at the upcoming milestones in our lives, but I hope you will smile down on us from heaven and bless us frequently. To our friends and family, thank you for your words, kindness, and love in this past week. It is a testament to his influence and impact on the people around him and interacted with that we have seen such an outpouring of love and support. We adore you, we recognize your love for us, and have felt that love so much this week. It is truly humbling. Again, thank you all for joining us today. We will continue to share the burial on social media. Please be patient with us, enjoy some of the pictures, audio, and video that should be posted. Through this, we will be celebrating his life and the man that he was, and forever will be in our hearts. Hopefully in the future, we can come together in person at a memorial, and we can celebrate his life rather than his passing in a way that he would appreciate. With a full stomach, a drink in hand, smiles on our faces, and tons of laughter and love. That is how we would want to be remembered and celebrated. I love you all, and I will do my best to be the man that Dada will be proud of. I promise to take care of our family, and hope you rest easy knowing I will always try my best to watch over everyone. I love you, Dada, and know you will always be with all of us. Thank you so much.
Thank you guys for your wonderful words and memories that you have shared with us. And I should also remember Vichechi with gratitude. She was one of our strongest supporters. She was the regular parish. She always expressed her love to the church, the community, and also she, whenever I go home, she expressed her love and concern for the children, especially last week when Chacko was in the hospital. She was so sad that she can't be near to her husband. വിളിച്ച് പലപ്പോഴും പറഞ്ഞാൽ എനിക്ക് പോകാൻ സാധിക്കുന്നില്ലോ, കാണാൻ സാധിക്കുന്നില്ലോ എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ കരയാറുണ്ട്. ചേച്ചി ജീവിതത്തിലെ പലപ്പോഴും ഒരു ഭാര്യ എന്ന നിലയിൽ ചെയ്യാവുന്നതെല്ലാം അറ്റ്മോസ്റ്റ് ലെവലിൽ ചെയ്തു. സോ ഐ ഷുഡ് എക്സ്പ്രസ് ദിസ് ആസ് എ പാസ്റ്റർ. ചേച്ചി, യു ഹാവ് ഡൺ യുവർ ബെസ്റ്റ്. You live and you are still a faithful wife. You have done everything that you could, and you are a loving mother, and God sees everything. ഇപ്പോൾ നമ്മൾ ഈ സർവീസ് അവസാനിപ്പിക്കുകയാണ്. Now is a last prayer, which is a prayer where we assume that the departed soul speaks to us. Chacko with last farewell to us, goodbye to us. First to the church, this church from where he received the heavenly blessings, spiritual goods, and also he says goodbye to the priest, spiritual fathers who nourished him with heavenly food. And he also expresses his wish and desire to meet each one of us in the heavenly kingdom with Jesus Christ. ഈ പ്രാർത്ഥന സാധാരണഗതിയിൽ സംസ്കാര ശുശ്രൂഷ കഴിഞ്ഞ് ദേവാലയത്തിൽ നിന്നും സെമിത്തേരിയിലേക്ക് ശരീരത്തിലേക്കുള്ള അവസാന യാത്രയിൽ ചെയ്യുന്ന പ്രാർത്ഥനയാണ്. നമ്മൾ ഇത് കഴിഞ്ഞ് പുഴകളിലേക്ക് പോകും. അത് കഴിഞ്ഞ് 10:30 നമ്മൾ സെമിത്തേരിയിൽ അവസാനത്തെ ചടങ്ങ് നടത്തുന്നതാണ്. ദൈവത്തിന്റെ ഭവനനെ ഞാൻ ഇവിടെ യാത്ര പറയുന്നു. മാമോദിസാവിനെ വിശദീകരിക്കുകയും പരിശുദ്ധ കുർബാനയായ ആത്മാവിനെ പോഷിപ്പിക്കുകയും മറ്റു ഭൂതാശകളാൽ എന്റെ ആത്മാവിൽ കുർബാനം ചൊല്ലുകയും ചെയ്ത പ്രിയപ്പെട്ട ദേവാലയം ഞാൻ നിനക്ക് തന്നെ പറയുന്നു. എന്റെ പിതാക്കന്മാരും ആത്മീയ പാഠകരമായ പുരോഗതിരെ ദൈവോത്തരങ്ങളാൽ ആത്മാവിന് പോഷണം നൽകിയ നിങ്ങളോടും ഞാൻ യാത്ര പറയുന്നു. ഞാൻ നിങ്ങളെ അകന്നു പോകുന്നുവെങ്കിലും എന്റെ സ്നേഹമെന്നും നിങ്ങളോടുകൂടെ ഉണ്ടായിരിക്കും. സംഗ്രാമത്തിൽ നാം ഒരുമിക്കുന്നതുവരെ നിങ്ങൾ എനിക്ക് വേണ്ടി പ്രാർത്ഥിക്കണമേ. വയലിൽ പുലരും പുൽക്കൊടി പോലെ ജീവിതമിടയിൽ ഓർത്തോർത്തിനിയും നൈരാശ്യമുടെ വിലപിക്കരുതേ. ദേവാലയത്തിലെ ചടങ്ങുകൾ സമാപിച്ചു.